Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'd like to just firstly say thank you guys so much for all of the attention and love you guys have been giving my videos. 80,000 views is a lot. It's a lot of support. 1,000 subscribers, that's actually insane to me. So thank you so much. And as promised, I said that I was going to do a video on how I got into the Ivy League and the top ranked liberal arts college, which is Swarthmore College. So today I'm just going to go run through my common application and talk about my stats, my extracurriculars, my research, my supplementary materials. In future videos, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Common App essay that I wrote, so a 650-word personal essay, and relevant other essays such as the COVID response. And then I'm going to have individualized videos for each school that I got into with the supplementary essays that I wrote. In future videos, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Common App essay that I wrote, so a 650-word personal essay, and relevant other essays such as the COVID response. And then I'm going to have individualized videos for each school that I got into with the supplementary essays that I wrote. So I'm just going to hop right in. I'd also like to just preface that this t-shirt does not necessarily represent where I'm going. I will make a video on exactly where I'm going and how I chose that. There are timestamps in the description below, so you can skip ahead to the relevant areas that you're interested in. So firstly, I'd like to just quickly go through stats. So these are the things that my unis were able to kind of quantify about me. I'd also like to firstly say that I did not apply for NEED. I did not apply for financial aid. So that did not factor in as an international applicant. I applied test optional, which means that I didn't send in an SAT or an ACT or any SAT subject scores. So really the only grades that they saw were my IGCSE examination grades, my IB predicteds, and my entire high school transcript. So throughout high school, I pretty much maintained straight A's. I got A stars in most subjects, and I didn't really dip below an A, except in grade 9 when I got a B. No, I got 2 B's, I think. But my courses were 2-year long, so in the final exam I didn't get a B. But for the term reports in grade 9, which is freshman year, I got a B in additional mathematics. But I moved that up, so it showed this upward trajectory, and I think universities really like that, especially when you show that you can improve in a subject that you were kind of struggling with in the beginning. So I maintained pretty much a straight A average. For my IGCSEs, I got all A stars with the exception of fine art, which we do not talk about. I think that it didn't really matter that I didn't get an A star in fine art, especially because I didn't apply for an art major, and it was just something I did as a hobby at the time. IB is the International Baccalaureate program. You're supposed to take 3 higher level subjects and 3 standard level subjects. Me being me, I took 4 higher level subjects and 2 standard level subjects. So I took higher level maths, biology, politics, and philosophy, and standard English, language and literature, and Mandarin B. Each subject is graded on a scale of 1 to 7, and then you get a cumulative score, which is graded out of 42 or 45, depending on whether you get your TOK, CAS points, which are irrelevant here. I got a predicted 7, which is an A star in every subject except for higher math, which meant that my grade was a 41 out of 42. Throughout the entirety of IB, which is junior and senior year, so grade 11 and grade 12, I did not dip below an A at all. I got only A's and A stars, which are 6s and 7s. Now I just want to move on to awards. So I wasn't really internationally recognized for many things or anything really, but I was quite recognized within my school, so I had a lot of awards within my year. So throughout my high school career, I received quite a few awards, and I included them in my application. And I think it really supported my application specifically because I received a lot of recognition in the fields of humanities, and I applied for humanities majors and a STEM major, but it's irrelevant. And now for a quick apparel change to represent the other university that I got into. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the activities portion, which I think was definitely my standout bit of the application because I had a lot going on. I had a lot of research, a lot of sports, a lot of academic activities, and a lot of service. So I'm just going to read out my common application activities in order of what I wrote them. So firstly, I had gymnastics, so that was ranked as varsity sports, I don't know. So I did that for grade 9, 10, 11, and 12. I did 16 hours a week, 40 weeks a year, and I said that I'd continue it. Then for my second activity, I wrote MUN, Model United Nations, where I did for grade 9, 10, 11, and 12. I said 3 hours a week, for roughly 40 weeks a year. I said I'd continue it at university. Then my third activity was an internship from grade 10 to 12, so sophomore to senior year. I did it during the school break, 6 hours per week and roughly 16 weeks per year. And this was an internship with the Stanford Myers by Design program with a professor there. Basically, I also just want to put this out there. If you want an internship or like a research opportunity with a professor, send out an email. Because honestly, in freshman year, I sent out 20 different emails to professors at universities, and I got back 3, and like that kind of like led into a summer program. Professors will be definitely ready to have these unpaid, free people to work during summer on their research, etc. So definitely just send out an email now, and I'm sure like you'll be able to find something. Then my fourth activity was an art thing from freshman to senior year. I did during the break. I did 8 hours a week and 16 weeks per year. I said that I was a founder of a community service and art account called Pattern Planet and Shooting for the Stars, and I provided the link to my art account and my art portfolio. Here I kind of just linked my passion and love for art with charity and service, and it showed that I was definitely using my art in a more creative way to help people. Then my fifth activity was a community service / volunteer thing. So from grade 11 to 12, so that's junior to senior year. 3 hours per week, 12 weeks per year. I said that I was founder of COVID Aware SG, which is this initiative that I started up in Singapore during COVID-19. I gave the link to my charity platform. So I think that this activity definitely made me stand out a little bit in my application because it showed that I took initiative during COVID-19 and I was definitely very invested in my own local community. And I said that I'd continue the separate initiative at college. So I think this was really appealing to them because it showed that I was definitely going to really get involved in the future with the local community there as well. Then my sixth activity was another volunteer program where I said that I was the interim head of publicity for Cancer Patient Aid Association Mumbai at my own school. Then I had 2 academic activities. Number 7 was the chair of my school's philosophy society. I did this in grade 11 and 12. Then my 8th activity was co-chair and founder of my school's biochemistry society. I did this from sophomore to senior year. Then my 9th activity was a blog. I did this in grade 10 to 12, 3 hours per week and basically the entire year. So it said founder of Yesh Theory, which is my politics and philosophy blog, and I provided the link to the blog. So once again, I'm going back to my whole philosophy art angle as an applicant, and I submitted an art supplement as well where I had this entire portfolio on philosophy themed artworks, like artworks on the issues of mind and body, free will, solipsism, etc. I will link my portfolio in the video as well, but it's basically this whole bunch of stuff that I submitted. I submitted 10 artworks to all my schools except for Cornell because they don't accept art supplements, and I definitely think this showcased my creative pursuit and my academic and intellectual vitality because it showed that I was taking art like a whole next level forward and kind of going into my own academic interest, which was philosophy, and tackling that with art. Then my 10th activity was a dance thing for my school where I was a co-founder and choreographer of a dance program called United Nations Evening England, and I got 2 commendation awards for this, and I did it in junior and senior year. So those are my activities, the 10 that I listed, but I also listed a whole bunch more in my additional information. I don't know if my university's actually even bothered reading my additional information because they only had like roughly 7 minutes per application, but I had a bunch there, so I'm going to read through that as well. So I had an additional information explanation on gymnastics, which is like a whole chunk of text about my achievements with the 13 years that I was involved in the sport. Then I had it in Model United Nations where I talked about how I was like not only recognized within my school but also like internationally recognized as a delegate. Then I had 6 other additional activities I wrote about. I also had a whole bunch of external courses that I kind of submitted as well. I did a summer program in synthetic biology in freshman year at the National University of Singapore. Then in sophomore year in summer, I did a medicine and life sciences program at Imperial College London. And then I did a Python programming course as well. And then I did 12 Coursera courses. So I don't know if they even got to this bit, but I listed 12 Coursera courses, which are these online courses that I did. And I just showed them that I was really keen on my own academic pursuits. So I did a whole bunch, and I didn't do it for the uni app, I did it for fun. I got bored during like online learning, so I was like, why not just take it up a notch and learn what I want to do. So I just did that, and I was like, why not just include it to show them that I was really interested in these fields as well. I'd also like to just quickly say that I think I did a lot of activities, so please don't feel overwhelmed. I definitely did a lot. I don't think many people did as many as I did, and I didn't do it for the college application per se. I kind of just did it because I was really interested in a lot of these things. So I kind of just channeled my passions into activities, and like the old adage goes, when you do what you love, you never work a day or whatever. So I just did what I loved really, and it kind of just tunneled into a decent college application, I think. Yeah, so that was my video. I hope you guys really found it informative. If you have any questions about supplements, about how I applied, etc., please let me know in the comments below. I really enjoy replying to comments. Please also just shoot me a DM if you have any questions. I would definitely really be happy to help out. And please stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, because I'm going to be making a lot more videos, especially if you want to see how I the essays that got me into Penn, the essays that got me into Cornell, Swarthmore, Emory, etc. I'll be doing a video on my waitlist updates, a video where I'm going, so stay tuned for that, and definitely a college moving tour. So please just like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys all have a great day.